Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We're dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years and now we're doing this for 14 years, selling dental practices nationwide. So today's topic is 3 stubborn sellers of dental practices taking forever to understand true market value. We'll talk about it. So, excuse me, need some sunglasses. We got a beautiful New York City day here in Long Island. I'm in Queens, looking over the. Oh, it's beautiful out there. Anyway, so as you know, we're now in 22 states. Have 10 employees. Including 2 CPA accountants, and we're available to you 363 days a year. Take our Christmas and Easter, and you can reach us from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. Reach out, we're ready for you. We're working all the time and having fun every day. Now, the phone number to reach us is 201-663-0935, and the best email for us for the website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. You can reach us as calls. We'll have a nice chat. Now, if you're thinking about, and everything you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. If you're thinking about selling to a DSO, absolutely call us. We know everything about them. They pay our commission often. And there's so many changes going on, consolidation. Some are putting offers out and they can't even have to get the money to buy it. So a lot of changes. They all pay us the same commission, so they pay our commissions, no commission to you. And our commission's the same no matter who we choose, but we try to choose the best one for you. Now, also, if you work with us, we'll, based on certain criteria, we'll get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So give us a ring and we'll give you the rundown on how that works. Wow, what a beautiful day today. Anyway, so yes, we'll get your legal fees reimbursed. So anyway, what do we have here? We have 3 sellers. These guys are tough and they're really having a hard time budging. They're above market value. What does that mean? That means that they think their practice is worth gold. Now, none of them have a practice that is, extraordinary as far as equipment goes. All of them need rehabilitation, but they don't want to hear it. They think everything is potential. So how long do you have to wait? Now, the one fellow, nice building, fair amount of rental income, but he is it's just unbelievable. He needs a lot of renovations in there. So buyers get overwhelmed with that. They just don't want to hear about it. They don't want to deal with it. Do not want to deal with that. So the buyers are just, they just get turned off from that. Hold on a second, I'm driving here. So the buyers get turned off for it. But they keep insisting it's worth it, it's worth it. So what happens is you go through a series of buyers that put offers in or that are below what the seller thinks it's worth. They're just all below it. And but what happens is that after a while, the sellers begin to get accustomed to hearing what the buyer is worth or what the practice is worth. So sometimes it takes a period of time just to get there. I don't know how long it's going to take. So one seller, very stubborn, has rental income and so forth, and the location is great, but the gross is low. The building is worth far, far more than the dental practice, but they're being stubborn. They just, maybe 2-3 years ago, someone offered them X number of dollars when the market was really hot, 2021, and commercial real estate was still worth a lot of money, but now we're in 24. And some of these have been going through 23, 24, where the real estate prices are coming down for commercial. But they will never let go until they have enough people putting offers in that's not meeting their criteria. They simply won't let go at this point. because the offers are coming in and the offers are below what they want, and the reality doesn't hit them. Like, to them, reality doesn't exist. They still want to hold on to the guy 2-3 years ago that offered them X number of dollars, but the deal never went through for the building. They're holding on to that. One is more practical. He realized the practice isn't worth as much and the building's worth a lot more. He's come down a little bit, but I've had to go through 2 offers for him to begin bringing the prices down. Now, the second one, he's going down with the ship, this guy. It's like the Titanic, and you have all this gold. You're not letting go with it. You're going right down to that bottom of the ocean. Well, what are you going to do? I mean, there's got to be an end game here to him. But he insists we must find the ideal candidate that understands the potential of the practice. It's a nice building with many, many opportunities, but we've got, my mission, he says, is to find the right guy that's going to understand what his value is. It's all about his tremendous value. And this guy, whoever it may be, is going to wake up and just give him super top dollar. And he's a really, really tough one. I mean, I was afraid, somebody put in the last offer. I didn't want to be there when I didn't want to give him the offer because I was afraid to go into heart failure. But what is the right offer? Now, some people are willing to pay over market value. That's true. But they're not going to lose their mind. Now, this doctor, he just can't accept it at this point. He's going down with the Titanic. He's going down with the gold. He's going right down as of right now until reality strikes in. Again, market value is really what the bank thinks it's worth, what the buyer is willing to pay, what the seller is willing to let it go for. That's market value. But, until they wake up, then sometimes there'll be a third party that tries to talk to them to try to wake them up. Sometimes there'll be a spouse. But these are good opportunities if the price comes in within some level of reason, which is true market value. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I think the economy is going to take a big dip, a big crash down. Remember, everybody was talking, we're in spring of 24. Everybody thought the interest rates are going down. They're not going down. I listened to Peter Schiff. You could take whatever political view you want, but I take it from him. He says you can't put them down. You put the interest rates down, you increase inflation again. That's how we've gotten all this trouble. So the interest rates are not going down. All right? So everybody that thought it was going to happen, it's not. So the gold prices are going up and up and up. I just think the economy is really going to be in trouble. We may have even higher inflation. And these doctors are holding on. They're going down with the ship, holding on to their gold. But, nobody wants to buy it. Commercial real estate has dropped. Now, here's something very important for you guys to understand. With real estate, commercial real estate has gotten worse, but you don't see the worst of it because apparently a fair number of banks have extended 1 year to the notes that were due, because a lot of commercial real estate is on a fluctuating rate. The rate floats. And a lot of these notes that were due in 23 were pushed off to 24 and 25. You don't see them yet. I just heard a report about this. It's going to hit. It's going to hit big time because you have vacancies all over the place. New York City, California, forget about it. It's like 25-30% vacancies in commercial buildings. They're not coming back. In one area in Jersey, northern Jersey, they're tearing down commercial buildings. And one guy told me, he says, you're going to see 25% of these buildings come down, commercial buildings. They'll put up residential, real estate, condos, and or rentals. That's what's going to happen. So, I just don't think it's coming back. I think it's going to get really bad in 24, 25. So those of you sellers that think you're just going to hold out, you could forget it. It's getting worse. So you got to get to the point where you let go. And also the interest rates are still high. You can make principal, you sell, you can make money on that. So it's hard. So we got 3 deals like this. And all 3 are really stubborn. One is like, he strapped his gold to his back. And if that Titanic goes down, he's going down with the ship. Just yelling at everybody, telling them, you don't know what you're doing. This is a great deal. But that's what's going on. This is a big problem. So what will happen? When will these guys wake up? My hope is that we'll keep bringing buyers, that we'll keep putting in offers in that's fair market value, and eventually they'll say it's been 2 years and nobody's buying, because this economy may get a lot worse. And their friends will tell them, and they're at the retirement age, and the spouse may bother them, and then they just may get tired of it. In other words, you wear them down. You just keep wearing them down. So you buyers, that's what you do. Okay, gotta run. Bye.